What's going on, team? Proof here. Welcome to a deck showcase for Blau. And the main idea behind the deck is that you want to abuse the ability to restand your Vanguard column through Stern Blau Kluger once you ride up to him. The rest of the deck surrounding it is to facilitate getting advantages while having a Blau Vanguard or having a Stern as your Vanguard, or having just generally good Nova Grappler stuff to surround it with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each card individually and kind of give why it's included, and then I want to give you guys 3 games as a showcase of the deck. So I'm gonna go from grade 1s on down. For the first grade 1, we have Twin Blader, your Sentinel. Definitely want to have 4 of these because they're a hot commodity that you want to have to help longevity in your game, and having that 1 extra turn or 2 might just be the difference between winning and losing. It's important to know how you activate your Sentinels. It's also important to know when it's time to commit the Sentinels to board and try to push for game, but we'll get to that hopefully during the deck showcase. Then next up we got Tough Boy, just 1 of them as a vanilla. It kind of, since you need to have 13 grade 1s or 13 units in all your grades, this is kind of the one-up filler spot to fill in the rest of it, because I feel like I had everything else that I wanted to. Alternatively, you can play Death Army guy or Clay Doll mechanic as a way just to have some extra utility grade 1s, but with Droid in my grade 3 slot, it makes a 21k column, so I thought it'd be a nice little include for 11k Vanguards. And then we got your primary Vanguard booster in Toolkit Boy. When it hits the Vanguard, when the Vanguard hits the attack that it boosted, countercharge 1. And the reason why that's important is that Stern uses 2 counter blasts, so you counter blast 2 with Stern, and then Toolkit Boy activates to unflip 1. And then if Stern hits again, you can unflip with Toolkit Boy, and then you can activate Stern once again. So that's where the nice interaction comes in with the 2 of them. That's why I play 4 of them, because you definitely want to see this as soon as you get to Stern, if at all possible. And then last but not least, we have Blau Panzer, which helps you get to get your Blau Kluger on Vanguard, and it can also help you make sure you get Stern in your hand if you play one as your rear guard. So you definitely want to have 4 of them just because it helps get your engine going, or helps give you some consistency along the way. And since Stern discards to restand, it gives you an additional grade 2 in your hand if you otherwise already have Blau Kluger, to give you some discard fodder for later. As for the grade 2s, I have 2 Death Army Lady. This is kind of my tech spot that I'm still fiddling with, but I like Death Army Lady right now because it kind of combos with Stern, being able to clear the way for Stern before Stern attacks by getting rid of troublesome rear guards or troublesome intercepts. And then if Stern checks a grade 3 at any moment in time during his drive checks, she can restand and be able to potentially attack into your opponent's Vanguard. So that's why I have 2 of them. Alternatively, you can play Humpty Dumpty or Kirara if you want to have some other utility pieces in there, but so far I like Death Army Lady. And then I got 4 King of Sword, just generically good vanilla. It's a nice ride if you miss on Blau Kluger as your grade 2 ride. And it also makes a nice little rear guard for giving your opponent some trouble. I have 3 Blau Kluger in here. You might ask yourself why. It's because at the moment I don't have any other form of, I don't have many things that do counter blast, and I leave all that to Stern. So I don't really need to be able to unhit flip. It does suck if you miss Blau Kluger and Soul for Stern and make them 1k less power, but I have Blau Panzer to get it, and I can naturally draw it. So I kind of have 7 in the deck already in essence, which means I have a decently high chance to get it in a format where I'm playing less than 50 cards. So as of now, I like it. I haven't felt the need for the 4th one, but we'll see if that changes throughout the course of the video. And then we got 4 Eisenkugel, just because if you're playing Stern and you're playing Blau Kluger, you want to play him because it just sits as a 12k attacker, and it's a huge threat for your opponent to deal with because it could just freely poke at them and make good numbers with all your boosters. For the grade 3s, I got the 1 Droid that I talked about. It's kind of your tech 1 spot to help fill out the need to have 13 grade 3s. It does make numbers with Tough Boy to hit 21k. It can also use extra counter blasts if you don't need it for Stern to be able to hit if your opponent has an 11k Vanguard and you need something to hit unboosted. I got 4 gold Rutile, just give me a backup ride Vanguard in case I miss Stern, and it gives me something to be able to utilize for restanding purposes. Then we got 4 Muscle Hercules. It allows me to countercharge after if I need it for Stern to get his ability online again. And yeah, that's pretty much why it's there. And last but not least, the key card, the showcase card of the deck, we got Stern Blau Kluger. You definitely want him to be your first Vanguard. You want him to be your only Vanguard, if at all possible. If his attack hits the Vanguard, counterblast 2, discard 2 cards from your hand. Stand all units in the same column, or stand all units in your center column, and then draw a card. And then this was his twin drive until the end of turn. The reason it says loses twin drive is because it'd be crazy if it had twin drive after that, but it still means you get a drive check after that. So if you have 5 cards in hand, Stern does a drive check, he hits, you discard 2 to go down to 3, you draw 1 to get back to 4. So then Stern restands, and if you have it lined up with Toolkit Boy or you have 4 counter blasts available, Stern attacks again. If he hits again, you can trigger it once more to then discard 2 more cards and then draw an additional card. So since your hand isn't as a precious commodity in Vanguard 0 as it was in the physical card game, you're more likely to be able to ditch some cards and just push your opponent to 5 instantly. You can run into the issue of finishing power because you don't really do a lot of multi-attacking, and you need to play draw triggers to help fill your hand up for cards for Stern to discard. But if you're feeling like you need finishing power, you can look into the idea of using stand triggers over maybe 4 or 5 of your, probably 4 of your current draw triggers to be able to give yourself the ability to probably restand late in the game. But that'll do it for the deck. And yeah, show you guys some games. Organic Soy Kevin. Okay. We got a pretty good hand. We got Blau Panzer here. I kind of want to pitch the King of Sword and the Blau Kluger to either try a Stern or a different grade 1, because then I can use Blau Panzer here to get Stern if I don't draw it. And I get to search out a free one anyway. I'm going second. Honestly, I could probably pitch this one too, because I get another one back. Oh, never mind, it just chose for me. I took too long. I took too long. No! I didn't expect the time to go so fast. Rip. Not like this. Not like this at all. Oh my gosh, I do the last one. Alrighty then. This is gonna be a bad game. And I just ripped Stern. So if I followed through with my plan, I would have drawn the Tough Boy, and I would have been able to search out the Stern before it checked as a draw trigger. So we'll see how this game is gonna go. Not like this. And I lost Toolkit Boy. 2 Toolkit Boys. Oh no. Let's see if I can bring it back. Okay. Ride this. Call that here. I'll call this here. Call this. Call you here. Put that over here. Put that into the face. Draw Stern. That's not Stern. You're not Stern. So at least I know for next time. That time still won't feel like it went by really fast though. Oh well, here we are. Maybe I just ramble on a lot and I just didn't realize it. That much I know. Oh, didn't have Stern in hand. But I do have 2 counter blasts for Goldie. I'm gonna hit Stern, aren't I? Okay. I thought I saw one of his. Yeah. Right there. Ooh. I just feel I'm decently enough behind. I can call out Lady and boost with it. If I hit a trigger, I can restand the column. Because Rutile is going to hit, and I can restand Tough Boy. Nope. That didn't work out. Well, at least that's a Stern not in their hand. Skip. Oh, that boy just ripped it. Unfort. Playing the old dancing wolf. I haven't seen this. Up. Curious. Curious. How many heals have I seen? I've seen 1 so far. Tough Boy. Please. Not Tough Boy, Toolkit Boy. Can I just rip a Stern like my opponent? Oh, I can. I'm so good at Vanguard sometimes. I'll put that there. Put this into the jungler. Oof, I wanted that in my hand. Ah, I got one anyway. I'll get that here. I'll do it. Push my opponent to 5. I swear I have the worst luck in drawing my triggers with Stern as opposed to checking them. Nah, we're good. I suspect my opponent has a PG in hand. Did they play crits? So if my opponent checks a crit here, then Stern won't hit because the PG will trigger. I've seen 2 of their heals. Alright, so it's gonna hit. That's the second PG that they've seen, so they may not think I have one in hand. Or they might just be trying to force it. They just chucked the PG. Alright. Wow. Must be nice. It paid off. It was risky, but it paid off. That's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. But I can't restand unless I hit double draw. And I have 3 left in deck. Skip ride. How many triggers have they seen? Seen 7, so they got 6 left. Move that back. Call this here. Call this here. This is fine. Ah, not what I needed there. Definitely not what I needed there. But I needed that though. That's pretty good. We'll put it there so it touches. It would have been better if that was a trigger. But now my opponent basically has a game. Less than 6 damage heal, or if I trigger myself on my on his Vanguard swing, they have to commit 1 card at least to take out Eisenkugel. They must have another PG in hand if they just willingly toss one last turn. We've seen 8 of their triggers, so they have 5 left. I need a trigger here badly. Give me a draw. Yay! Draw to a PG. Oh, do I have any PGs left? Yeah, I got 1 left. They have to go for it. I had a feeling it wouldn't get it. I was full belief. Full belief. So pretty much just play whatever I draw here. Call. Call. You could argue I could have went for the Stern restand, but here we are. But I don't know if they have this last card as a PG or not. Maybe they topped it with Stern. But we got there. Full fear. I may have been full fear. You don't know my life. Gold sleeves equals farming. Not gold sleeves. We in there. Alright, so ride that, get that, got that, got that, got that, ship that back. Alright, that works. Are they playing Blau or are they playing Razors? Aha. Ooh, that was a great draw. We got the setups. In turn. Okay. Standard stuff, standard 1-2 back and forth. I'd rather used it. Well, they probably just get another one back later. That makes sense. I don't want to see that right now. Alright, call this over here. Call this here. Maybe I'll start hitting my draw triggers instead. Then this will leave us open a heal. So one of theirs are down. That's good. It still makes 17, so that's why I definitely put the booster back there. Not a draw. That's okay. Our opponent has to conserve hand for perfect, to where we'll see how much they commit this turn. Okay. I'm surprised they boosted with Battle Riser, considering that they had full powered here. Unless they're trying to swing under to force me to not have Stern live. Nope, never mind, scratch that. So I don't know why they used Battle Riser for boosting then. Oh, did it? But they did it because of power. Duh, that's why they did it. Rewarded. Okay. Ride you. And then I'll call it there, that's fine. Call Eisenkugel here. Make them think we got stand triggers. Just to spook them a little bit. I need some draw triggers like yesterday. Get power to Stern. We'll ship those. No, ship those two. Get that extra attack in. Ah, beautiful. Lovely. Get power here again. Use that one first. Unflippy. Sure, I'll do it again. Why not? We made it this far. Stern, my man, stop drawing me my triggers. Wish I was in the reverse order. I'm actually gonna. Do I want to hold or do I want to go for it? I got 2 perfect guards. Get in there. Send it in. Send it in, Jerome. But it's going to just push him to 5. Because why not? How many triggers have I seen now? 7? Stern and Blitz. And then get the unflip for next turn in case I need it. That was a beautiful turn. Lovely turn. That felt really good. How many triggers have they seen? We've seen 2 of theirs, or 4 of theirs. Dead heal, but we at least get the power. So that worked out. That worked out pretty well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip ride. Unfortunately, I have to commit the extra cards, so I'm going to run into their PG most likely. But I have to check a stand to be able to use Stern, assuming I hit. I have to check a draw to stand. I think that's what I said. Put that there. And then we've seen 2 of their PGs confirmed. They must have another one if they commit one to rear guard like that. Put that there just in case. As expected. That's a third one. Yeah, no perfect razor. Drew into the battle razor. Do you call it razors or risers? I flip flop on it. I have flip flop on it all the time. Hey, Biff McSkylark, thanks for the host. Thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome everybody. Hope you had a good stream, Biff. We're just playing some Blau right now. So that's gonna go into Muscle Hercules. Hey, what's up, man? Much appreciated. That was a beautiful draw. Lovely draw. No, you go here. You go here. Get in there. Questions, are they gonna 6 damage heal on me? They did not. Got there. But hey, I'll do some laundry. Have a good stream. Much appreciated. Hope your laundry comes out nice and smelling fresh. Spelled, you can argue it's razors. Enter. Okay, we got another great hand. I can ship back gold rutile though. I kind of want to ship this back to look for toolkit boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Got there.
Stand up, Vanguard. Stand and draw. Skill発動.
VP farming is awesome. What's up, Pezmeister? Ooh, got another toolkit boy. Okie dokie. Already got Stern, so we ride Panzer. Got the Klug. I can give him 1 damage. I want to give him 2. In case they play something like a Kane or something like that. That was a great hit. The more cards in hand for us, the better. So we go ahead and rip that Stern combo like we did last game. You guys missed last game where I comboed off 4 times with Stern and hit my opponent in the face from 1 to 5. If you're coming straight from Biff's stream, that was a hype moment for me. I was happy. As expected. So this is just good stuff Galahad, or is there something funky going on in there? Alright, okay. So any rear guard I commit is gonna get just nuked from existence. Don't want to commit the Eisenkugel though. Not really. But I get that damage in though. But I can hold it for next turn for rear guard busting. I think that's more important. Okay. That kind of worked in my favor not committing that Eisenkugel, because now my opponent, they have to either have to commit more cards to give me the second damage and activate Stern, or they're going to leave me with 1 damage to not keep Stern active, and then I can be more aggressive with my cards and then buff that damage lead up. Do they have King of Knights? I thought they were going to. I wasn't sure they had the Ganslot or the Galahad. Ooh, SP Pasta, not bad. SP Fettuccine. Alright, Stern is live. Stern is live. Unless I hit a trigger here. Stern is not live. Stern is dead. Stern is dead. My heels are about dead too. We'll still ride Stern. No reason not to. I'll call you here because we got the toolkit boy. Call Thule. I know they have Blaster Blade in hand, but I still feel it's right. Don't want to commit Eisenkugel, or don't want to commit some of my grade 3s. I'll commit some of my grade 3s. I don't want to commit 1 grade 3. I want to commit 1. Because I want to hold some more for tossing them. Because then maybe I can take them from 3 to 5 next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping for a PG there. I don't think I've seen a PG yet. Still fine. If they want to use all their counter blasts to activate Fettuccine, that's okay with me. Not sure what they're gonna do here though. Do they want to commit the Blaster Blade and use their counter blast? Do they want to just have a vanilla turn? I don't know. Regardless, I feel at the end of this turn we're gonna have at least 2 damage to be able to start burning their face down with Stern. The question is if we're gonna have any triggers left by that time, because we've been hitting them hot and heavy up to now. They've been coming fast. Akane. I totally called that Akane being in their deck though, didn't I? Didn't I say mention Akane earlier? I think I did. If your soul has 6 or more cards, you get +3. Interesting. Okay, they're back. We're good. I think they've seen 2 heals. No, we've seen none of their heals up to now, which means we're likely going to see one here. Scratch that. I need to start seeing the PG though. That's another beauty to using Stern, is that you can filter your hand out of stuff and try to fish for PGs and stuff like that. So we can skip ride here. Since I don't have a PG in hand, I'm gonna commit both of my rear guard, both of my grade 2s here. And I have the ability to check a heal here and it'd be live. We'll take that too. Get power here. At the very least, they're going to go to 5 this turn. Not bad. Not bad at all.
ダメージチェック。
I hope they have a PG. Chuck those away. My opponent's seen. Oh, I got a PG though. I haven't seen the PG. Well, just got a PG. I haven't seen any of my opponent's PGs yet. But we're gonna force one now. That's real. We'll activate you. Activate Stern. I don't need these toolkit boys anymore. I got other grade 1s to pitch in. Another PG? Not another PG. Alright. Pop a PG or they die. Go. EK. There it is. Not surprised though. But we have 2 intercepts and a perfect guard, so we're very likely to survive this turn from our opponent. Oof. I'm not surprised people are still using Alfred. I'm surprised people are still using his Counterblast 3 skill. I'm not sure how they thought that Counterblast 3 Call 1 was anywhere comparable to the Dragonic Overlord's Counterblast 3 counterpart. But I digress. Like, even by old Vanguard standards, it wasn't fantastic. Yeah, Alfred definitely should have been a Counterblast too. Another PG. There's a heal. Well, that means Stern can pop off again this turn. That's one of the things I've enjoyed about playing Stern, is that I don't feel salty if my opponent checks a PG, because that means I'm getting 2 Vanguard attacks in this turn. Because I don't play crits in the deck, so I'm guaranteed to at least give them 1 damage, and Stern can restand after that. You here. Nope, not you. You here. And get in there. You there. Poke. And if I check a grade 3, then Death Army Lady can restand. Death Army Lady can still restand. Pitch those 2. Okay, didn't draw a trigger, so that's good. Send it in. Take those. If they check a 6 damage shield, it goes to 25k. How many triggers do I have left? I only have 1 trigger left. Ouchie wawa. Alright, so we played around that. That works. That pops. Alright, so that's their last perfect guard. They have 3 in hand. Is that their last one? 1, 2, 3. We saw 1 go to the bottom. Yep, that's the last one. And that's why I like Death Army Lady for moments like that. She cleared the way for Stern to hit, and then since I was fortunate enough to check a grade 3, she was able to restand in the column with the Tough Boy. So it worked out in the end. Granted, Tough Boy there was not much different than Death Army guy, because I could have lined them up in the same column together, but it's close depending on which one you would rather use.